Hey, welcome back, and you're watching Summer Sunrise. Joining me now in the studio is Steve Labinson of the one and only Main Street Outlet. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen you. You
Yes,
kind of
it
took a little
has.
hiatus from the county.
Yeah, a little
and you
break.
brought in some tropical weather with you.
We left, the day we left, it snowed 2 feet that day.
During
literally,
that storm,
so-
yeah.
And I was very thankful that somebody was staying at our house with our dogs and digging snow. So I didn't come back to 5 feet of snow, which
That's
could have
right.
easily happened.
It could have easily happened. You
Yeah.
bet. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed your time away from the county.
I did, cleared our heads, got
good.
us ready to get
You're
right
ready
back
to get
to
back
it.
to the grind.
And to drop some prices.
That's right. Well, now, being a President's Weekend, holiday weekend, I'm sure we have some new timers to the county here this weekend. So explain to me exactly what the Main Street Outlet is and what you're all about over there.
Main Street Outlet is at 211 South Main. It's right next to the Breckenridge Welcome Center.
Okay.
You can't miss it.
Right.
Bottom line is, and I see a picture there with a lot of snow around it. so
That's right. That's pretty
recent
much what it
picture.
looks like, yeah.
Yeah. Bottom line is, we've been in the county for about 20 years. I'd say not at that location.
Right.
We just moved about a year ago. And bottom line, it's a much bigger space. It has storage on site. It allows us to bring more merchandise out on the floor a lot quicker. It's a much wider space, so
Yeah.
we're able to really showcase our products. But the best thing is we're an outlet. We're discounted year-round. Usually anywhere from 20, 25 to as much as 70% off retail.
Right.
Right now, guys, though, we're at 40 to 70% off. It's this weekend only that we're doing it.
And I knew that because we saw the commercial featuring you looking like our first president there.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that was definitely you.
Oh,
I
it
could
was-
tell.
okay,
All right,
it
we got a
was me.
star amongst
It
our
was
midst.
me. Sorry. Throw the fool out. What can I say?
Yeah, no way. You're not going to throw it by me.
Yeah, let's have some fun. I mean,
Absolutely.
bottom
It's a
line,
great
so-
commercial. I love that commercial.
Well, good. Good. Yeah.
It's a lot you got to have fun.
Doesn't bother
If you're not
me.
having fun, then why live?
Then I don't want to do it anymore,
Exactly. You don't wanna
quite
do it.
honestly. We have a very good time doing these commercials, and just as importantly, though, I have a good time being able to give the customer a really great deal on some really great quality product.
So let's talk about some of the products.
Well,
then.
all our product is first quality.
Okay,
That's number
good
one.
to know. Yep.
And a lot of these large companies would rather have their product end up in a little mountain store that disappears
Sure.
rather than end up in a big box somewhere, where it will diminish the value of the product. So, I mean, we get our products from all types of sources. It works. It works for us. It works for the customer, and we get it at less. It costs us less, and therefore we can pass on those dollars to somebody
great.
else.
Yeah.
So, like you said, let's get right
Let's
into
jump
it.
into it and talk about some things. And something important to mention, kids things.
Kid stuff. We have great kid stuff. Obermeyer, a phenomenal company, been around forever. Klaus Obermeyer came up with the idea of down jackets from a sleeping bag many, many years ago. He's in his 90s. He still skis daily. He's in Aspen. Guy's amazing, and they make a great product. One of the things I like about Obermeyer kid stuff is they have an extra stitch in the sleeves, an extra
great
stitch in
feature
the
there.
pants.
Yeah.
In the jackets, it gives you an extra 2 inches. You let that stitch out, and it gives you a little more material. Same with the pants, gives you about an extra 1.5 inches, I believe. Also, we've got these little
There you go.
these
That's a
little clips.
important
that-
feature right there for kids to
You
wear.
bet,
Yeah.
because those kids are going to lose those gloves or
Easily.
mittens, and this makes sure they don't. What I like about Obermeyer also is they take adult styles kind of and shrink them down to kids styles. The hood comes off. This is a highly insulated piece. This one retails for $130, but get it for all of $78.
Nice. Awesome.
$78,
Yeah.
40%
And
off.
it's something that a child can, grow with you, as you mentioned. and let that
This is
stitch out.
fun. I love this color.
some great colors,
Isn't
yeah,
this
on here.
great? I mean, and going to help you be
Yeah.
seen on the
Obviously, a
mountain.
Scott piece here. You can
Scott,
see. Yeah. Great
well-known
brand.
name. They
Yeah.
make great goggles. They make great outfits. Waterproof, windproof, breathable, seam sealed, pit zips, powder skirt, hood that comes off. Everything you'd expect in a great, very lightly insulated jacket. This one's lightly
Yeah,
insulated.
this would be like a nice jacket on a day like today.
Perfect.
Just a solid base layer.
'cause
That's
it's-
it. And
Yeah,
you'd
we're
be
in the mid to
comfortable.
high 30s today.
Yeah.
You're looking at retailing at $195. Get this one for all of $117.
Wow, $117.
$117
Wow.
for a great jacket like that.
That's incredible. Yeah, especially for a name like Scott.
Obermeyer, again, this is a much heavier duty jacket. If you notice, you have a storm flap here. You've got powder skirt, you've got a hood. more of a technical hood that allows you to adjust a lot more. This obviously is a ladies' jacket. One thing I like to point out, these are called hand panties. Bottom
Yeah.
line, it helps keep snow from getting into your sleeves.
Right, yeah, and when we have as much snow on the hill as we do,
Very
it's going to
important.
be easy to let that snow in, so it's good to wear those. Yeah.
In higher end jackets too, you're going to find things like Velcro adjustments in the sleeves, which really helps tighten
Right, sure,
things up.
sure.
So you find all these extra little adjustments,
Yeah.
extra covers on the pockets, that kind of thing. This one retails for $235.
Okay.
$141.
Amazing.
141 bucks, guys.
Yes, and for everything you would get in terms of the features.
And
really
here's one I
difficult
love to
beat.
bring
Not
in
gonna beat
because
that.
it's unique. It's Planet Earth,
Oh,
waterproof.
sure, yeah. Normally you bring in that red jacket. Yeah, the same company
this
here,
is
though.
a guy's jacket.
Uh-huh.
Waterproof, windproof, breathable, seam sealed, pit zips, powder skirt, adjustable, technical hood, storm flap, tons of pockets. What's unique about this? It's made out of coffee grounds.
Amazing.
Yeah, so this is a recycled type of jacket. So if you guys are out there want to help the environment, great jacket, retailing for $270. Get this one for all of $162.
Wow.
162 bucks for a great
Just can't
jacket.
beat that, especially, yeah, normally you're looking at 200, 300, even up
minimum.
to 500. I mean, for, a brand new jacket, something like this, you're getting it at under 150.
Now I am going to show you
incredible.
top of the line. Top of the line, ladies Helly Hansen. You might say, well, there's no storm flap. That's because that's a waterproof zipper. As are this.
Which is pretty new to the industry. It's been around for a couple of years, though, but
Waterproof zippers.
it's
So
good
when
to
you
see.
seal
Yeah.
them, it seals that whole area
Absolutely.
up. You've got them on, all over the place in this jacket, all waterproof
Mm-hmm.
zippers. You got a powder skirt, obviously. You've got a more technical hood, pit zips. Again, we've got those sleeves. We've got a more, but this is even more unique because this is a 3-in-1.
A 3-in-1.
Meaning that you've got a jacket on the inside
Okay.
that zips out.
Okay.
And you can wear it just by itself. If I can only find the part, I'm not even going to get into that because it'll just confuse the issue. But this one is a 3-in-1.
Okay.
And so basically,
The
you're
idea,
getting
the idea, you can wear it 3 different ways.
exactly.
Okay.
You get this is a whole nother jacket all by itself
Nice.
on the inside
Great.
that zips out. And then you've got a shell, which is perfect for the spring.
Sure.
Ladies' jacket,
You
but it's
bet.
also got the Reco.
Just loaded of features, yeah. Reco is important.
Reco's important
you're,
because if you get caught in an avalanche, which with all the snow right now,
Certainly.
they can send out, ski patrollers have a unit that send out a signal,
Mm-hmm.
bounces off of this, and they can find you pretty quickly. Now this jacket, top of the line, retails for $425.
Wow.
We've got
Right.
it for $255.
Amazing.
$255 for a great jacket
Amazing.
like that.
255. There you go, guys.
And not only that, guys, Main Street Outlet, we're again at 211 South Main. If you spend $10, you'll get a free Breckenridge baseball cap if you let us know you saw us on TB8. So say, I saw you guys on TB8, you spent your $10 and you're going to get this. We're getting tight on hats because we literally are told that the slow boat coming from China with all our new hats has
Okay.
gotten held up because of the weather.
Oh, wow. Imagine that.
So we are getting tight. So what we're
Okay.
going to offer you is Breckenridge is now
Which?
bag free.
These are good to carry around, especially
These are
in
bag
Breckenridge
free.
these days,
So
yeah.
what we're doing is, this is a bag we normally sell. We sell it for just under $1, but we're going to offer this to you instead of the hat. And normally you'd have to pay for this bag. If not, if you want one of our regular bags, we have to charge you 10 cents because
right.
basically the town of Breckenridge
That's
is
what it
trying
is.
to help.
Yep.
They're paying for recycling. They're
Yep.
paying for education.
Yep, citywide.
And we're trying to get rid of plastic bags. But this is a reusable bag, and my gosh, it also makes a great souvenir.
Certainly.
One and only original Main Street Outlet, guys. President's Weekend Sale, 40 to 70% off. We're at 211 South Main, right next to the Breckenridge Welcome Center. We're the place where your dollar now goes even further. It's no brag.
Just a fact.
It's
and
a
you got to get in there this weekend. If you didn't catch those deals, again, you're saving
40
just 40 to
70 off.
percent
That's
off on all the
through
wear.
Monday.
That's
Through Monday.
Got to get in there. 211 South Main, next to the Welcome Center. Easy to find. A great location right on Main Street in Breckenridge. Steve, real
Always a
pleasure to see you.
pleasure,
Thanks
man.
for coming in here and talking about that. I know that Planet Earth jacket. I think that's the next brand I'm going to get for my coat.
I'll tell you,
every
it's a
time
great
you bring those in
jacket.
there, they look incredible.
Yeah.
Good style to it too.
Got them in all kinds
Yeah.
of colors. Got them
Awesome.
for ladies and men.
Got to check it out. Hey, we have a weather and snow conditions coming up next after this break. Also, don't forget to watch Win in this hour. So lots of great stuff coming your way on this edition of Sun Sunrise. We're going to be right back after this.